All right.
One.
We are live on YouTube. You seem to be in a good mood today. Is there any particular reason why you're in a good mood today?
Oh man, what a day that was yesterday.
Dude, that was insane.
What a day that was. Holy hell.
That was insane, dude. I've never seen anything like it.
I've never felt anything like that. It felt like that whole game felt like a toxic relationship that just ended in a happy marriage. And like, you start off, things are going well, honeymoon stage, first drive touchdown.
Yeah.
That happens, and all of a sudden you get dumped in the second half, and you're like, oh, this sucks. Never going to see this person again in my life. And then, boom, you somehow find a way. The last second, they come knocking on your door. And they're like, I want you back. And then you just get happily married at the end.
That's crazy.
I didn't feel good.
No,
I didn't feel good until
oh my gosh,
the very end.
Justin Jefferson.
He's the best receiver in the league. He's the best receiver in the league. I've been saying it.
Dude, he put the team on his back. That whole last drive.
So good.
I mean, dude, Kirk Cousins, he could be the coolest quarterback, but he might be the worst sneak quarterback I've ever seen.
There's so much to talk about from this game.
He didn't even reach over the line. Like, he played well. I'm not saying
this is a Giants fan. I'm a Vikings fan, so this is the greatest day of my life.
You've got to reach over the line when you do a QB sneak. Even like Matt Ryan knows
he was
that.
in.
He was not.
He was in.
No, he was not.
No, he got in.
His shoulder was down, and he did. If he would have reached, he would have been in.
He was simply in. But that's beside the point. It's okay because we won. I can't complain because we won. Shout out to your mom.
What's up, Avalanche?
So we'll do an A-list update before I want to completely break down this game because, again, I tweeted out yesterday. It's the top 3 day of my life.
Yes.
And it stinks that my top 3 days of my life are all sports related.
No, that's kind of nice.
So the tweet was top 3 days. Number 1, Minneapolis Miracle. Number 2, Game 7 Cubs World Series. Mm-hmm. Number 3, yesterday. And then pending are my wedding day and day my child is born.
Yes.
That's pending.
You have to say that.
I will adjust the rankings accordingly.
Okay.
Once those days come, but as of right now, yesterday was the top 3 day of my life. It was number 3. It was the third best day of my life. And people are like, it's a regular season game. That's the biggest regular season game the Vikings have ever won in franchise history.
That was huge. It was like they proved it. They truly proved it to everyone.
Retire the F word. Retire the F word. Frauds. Frauds. We went into Buffalo.
Yeah.
And erased a 17-point deficit and won.
That was insane, dude. That was insane. Like, they're not even a winning football team. They're just a good football team.
We're a good football team.
You're just a good football team. I mean, I'll give it to you.
We're going to lose the Cowboys. I know we are. I know we're going to lose the Cowboys, but I need to enjoy this moment.
What a win.
I don't know where to start with this game. There's so much. The amount of footage I have, Noah, of me in the last 30 minutes of that game, 99% of it should never see the light of day.
I mean, really?
We need to keep that under wraps.
Okay.
I become the worst version of myself during these games. I hate myself during those games. You know how you just you kind of black out as an athlete, and sometimes you just become like a certain.
Yes.
You gotta blink and
evil. Like, you're evil.
Yeah. I become that during Vikings games.
Yeah.
And I hate it about myself. It's a fatal flaw, and I'm aware of it. I'm fully aware that that's how I behave. So I think that's a good start where it's like, hey, I can warn people. I mean, listen.
Right.
It's nothing personal, but
I'm in demon mode.
Don't I always apologize in advance. If I'm watching with non-Vikings fans, I always apologize. I'm like, hey, listen, any mean thing I say in the next 3 or 4 hours, I don't mean. I don't mean it.
Start F you.
Yeah, I get so.
Go yourself.
I get I become a terrible person.
It's
I
all
also
fun and
realized
games.
best day of Wyatt's life. Top 3 day.
Top 3. Yep.
I Game of the year yesterday. Let's go, baby. Game of the year.
Did you say the Cubs?
Game of the year.
The Cubs win the World Series is your number one right now? No?
No, Minneapolis Miracle is above that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Minneapolis Miracle, Cubs World Series yesterday.
Hey, I have to say, too, I mean, not to... Jeff Saturday 1-0 as a coach.
We'll get to your Colts. This is my moment.
Okay.
Don't talk to me about your 3-5 little moment.
Hey, Jeff Saturday 1-0. That's all I know.
Again, there's so much to talk. My takeaway from this game, I realized that the Minnesota Vikings are going to be the death of me. I will die watching a Vikings game. My body shouldn't feel the way that I feel after watching a football game.
How do you feel?
I felt like I ran a marathon.
Like
I had to catch my breath.
Right.
My heart. At times my heart's just at 300 plus. I would love to have a Fitbit on to know where my heart was and see my heart rate during that game.
Oh my gosh, it probably went low. Like the thing when they went 4 and out, and then they're about to your heart rate. What was it? What was your heart rate then?
Well, we get stuffed.
You probably thought you lost.
So what happened was we get stuffed. He got it. But beside the point, doesn't matter. We won. He got in. Anyways, we get stuffed. So I'm screaming at my phone. I have the footage of after we got stuffed. They announced the call. I'm yelling, so mad, at the top of my lungs. I'm about to walk outside and record a post-game press conference. And so I'm just standing by the door waiting for the clock to run out. I see the play.
Dude.
I see a pile in the end zone. So I'm like, okay,
yeah.
my thought process, safety.
Yeah,
we got a safety. We have a chance to maybe get the ball back and kick a field goal.
Yes.
There's 40 seconds left. And then all of a sudden I see Patrick Peterson point.
Yes.
And I go, holy shit.
Dude.
Did we get the
ball? And then the announcer's like, it's a Vikings touchdown.
Oh my God.
I have goosebumps.
And then immediately I look at the clock. There's 40 seconds left. And then immediately I go, this is going to overtime.
This is going to overtime.
I knew
you knew it.
This is going to overtime.
Yeah.
As soon as it's so messed up the way my brain works during Vikings game. We score a touchdown to go up with 45 seconds to go. And my initial thought is we have to win the toss in overtime.
Right.
That's how my brain works during these games. I was we gotta win the toss, and tails never fails.
Right.
I was like,
Josh Allen's a great quarterback.
Another takeaway from this game. Josh Allen's the best player in football.
He's
I don't care how bad you might think he played.
Right.
He's the best player in football.
Dude.
Mahomes, obviously.
Okay.
Maybe he's not the best player in football.
I mean, it's them two.
It's those two and nobody else.
Yeah.
And then other takeaway, people love to say, the big narrative about the Jefferson and Diggs trade is it's such an even deal for both teams. They both got stud wide receiver. We won that trade.
Yeah.
We won that trade.
Jefferson and Diggs are different receivers.
Yeah.
They're different.
Jefferson's better.
Diggs would not. Diggs might have made that catch that Jefferson did. But he went up there, snagged it with one hand, and I was in the replay, I was like, it might have touched the ground.
I don't know.
It just didn't touch the ground, man.
I was just going into.
You would see on a safari. Meeks, that's a hot take.
It's so true.
I like it,
dude. He's such a weapon, dude. He terrifies me. He's so good. Yeah, no, he's nuts, dude. I can't even describe it. The whole time I was just saying, he's so good. He's so good.
I knew he was good. You just knew it would go into overtime.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Or I'm hoping I was like, he might even win this game right now.
And then we get stuffed at the 2-yard line in overtime. I have to kick a field goal. I'm like, oh, we're going to lose because of this. We can't score from the 2-yard line. And I'm losing my mind.
They need to work on that red zone stuff. Vikings.
Well, did you see the play? We get stuffed on first and goal from the 2-yard line. Dalvin Cook gets stuffed in overtime. Remember that play?
Yes.
They had 12 guys in the field.
No way.
They had 6 down linemen and 6 DBs.
Huh. And they didn't
call it. They had 6 linemen.
Well, that's not right.
Not right. NFL fix that. Give us another win. They should give us another win for winning.
The counting the players in the field is the first thing the refs should do.
And again, if we would have lost this game, that's all we'd be talking about right now.
That's true.
All I would be talking about right now.
But guess what? You didn't.
I didn't, and we won, and
the Vikings D stepped up.
We're 8-1.
Dude, and you lost to the Packers, right?
Eagles.
Eagles
week 2, Monday night. A 7-game winning streak. 8-1.
It's pretty good.
The best
man.
receiver in the league.
It's pretty good.
I can't. This is one of those days where you want to watch every sports talk show ever.
Yeah.
Because they're all just going to talk about you. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I can't.
It's
I
just
thought
the
I had
heart.
a metaphor.
The heart of the Vikings is something that's.
I love this team.
You
man.
have to.
I love
you
this
have
team.
to take that into account in any game now.
I love
It's
this
like,
fucking team.
They're
man.
not gonna give up. Like they.
I love it's such a 180 from where we were last year.
Yeah.
Last year, our team would just find ways to lose games, and it just
They
felt
just
like
found a way to
we're
win.
just falling apart. And now it's like we're never out of it.
No.
And I've never felt that way about a Vikings team. I'm always in
my God.
full pessimism mode, where it's like, how are we gonna find a way to lose this game? Now it's like I'm still in that mode. That's still my mindset, but it's like, oh my gosh, dude, are we good? Are we good?
Yes, you're good.
I think we're good, dude.
I mean, not only did you guys put up 33 against the Bills. It was a great showing. It was just a good showing. It was a great game.
Oh man,
Game of the year, perhaps.
It has to be.
Perhaps game of the year.
There's so many moments that just like you forgot that it happened. It's like, yeah.
That Justin Jefferson.
I'll never.
drive.
That's my screensaver now. I made it my screensaver.
Honest to God, he made every
shit.
catch that last drive. Every catch.
Love the Cubs shirt. I am repping the Cubs today, but this is Vikings Day. This is the Vikings Day. I should.
This is a
my Jefferson
skull
jersey's
day.
right there.
Oh, we got a bot.
Yeah, we got a bot.
Let's
go.
go.
Another day.
Like,
Hey, happy Monday to the bot.
Sister, what?
Shout out. I like that. I love having bots in the chat. It makes me happy. It means we're doing something.
Why?
Moving the needle, baby.
Sister.
Shout out to that bot.
Weird.
All right, what else about the Vikings game? There's anything else? If the Eagles lose tonight, we are a half game away from having the number 1 overall seed.
I thought it was over when Dalvin Cook dropped that pass in the flats. I was like, that's exactly how it's going to end.
Well,
Dalvin Cook's
I was worried. So I thought offsides. It was 4th and goal.
Yeah, that was,
and it was offsides.
That was a good call by the ref.
Yeah, so he's offsides. For some reason, and I still don't know why it's not. Maybe you can explain to me. Why is that not like an automatic first down?
Because they were on the weren't they on the
We're
one?
on the 1.
Because you can't get a first down if you're on the 1.
But even if it's like a penalty,
yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought you get like
maybe if it's like if it's a personal foul, like face mask.
Oh, is it like it's in the end zone? Like if you got pass interference in the end zone,
yeah,
on 3rd and goal, is that a first down?
If it like prevented a touchdown from happening, I think you might.
Okay.
But if it was just offsides,
my brain was mush at this point, so I couldn't even think. And my dad was trying to explain to me. I'm like, how is that not a first down?
What did your dad say? You remember?
During that?
Yeah, how did he explain it?
I don't remember. I was in a different zone.
Your dad's probably right.
I was an animal.
He's an educated man.
I couldn't figure out why it wasn't a first down, but yeah, there were so many times I thought this game is over. This game's over. Gosh, dude.
Yeah, like
I can't believe we won that game.
They were saying too they should have taken a safety, or they were like they should have taken a safety.
No, that would have been a dumb idea.
Yeah, no, it would have been,
because then they take a safety, they're only up 2, and they have to give the ball back to us. So then we'd have a chance to win the game in regulation.
Right.
Meeks says, also, shout out to Meeks. I want to add Meeks as our 5th A-lister. So the big revamp of the A-list has officially happened. The Court of Owls has been conjoined. Conjoined, is that a word? We've conjoined.
I don't know if that's. I don't know.
That sounds right.
Conjoined.
I want to fact check me on that. Conjoined.
Could be correct.
Conjoined definition. Did I make that word up?
Conjoined? I mean, that's a word.
Conjoined is not a word?
No.
Really?
I don't believe so.
That's a shocker. I thought like conjoined.
Conjoined. Wait.
Conjoined.
Oh,
what?
It says conjoined in the Urban Dictionary. Basically conjoined, but for idiots.
No way. Does it say that?
Yes, it literally says that right here. Conjoined. Urban Dictionary. Basically conjoined, but for idiots. Hey, the blankets are conjoined.
Wait, so what's the word?
Conjoined.
Conjoined.
But I think that's like a different. That means
conjured.
Like conjured.
Conjured's a word. I think I combined conjured and conjoined.
I think you meant
conjoined.
Conjured.
I kind of like conjoined. I feel like that works. We all conjoined. You know what I mean?
Call upon
If I say a group of people conjoined, you know exactly what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Yeah.
They conjoined.
I guess you're right.
If you know what it means, I feel like it should be a word.
Conjured's only has to do with spirits and ghosts. You know?
Yeah, we're not conjuring anything.
No.
We're conjoining.
Yes. Conjoining.
Yeah, conjoining.
Yes.
I'm lost now.
Anyway,
I'm lost in the sauce. But anyways, yeah. So we have our A-list is now down to 5 people. It's a way more competitive list now. You got to earn. There's some people who probably deserve to be on that list, but they got to prove it day in, day out, and then you will join the Court of Owls. Meeks, I don't know what your Instagram is.
Toss your at in the chat.
You put it in the chat, or you just DM us on Instagram if you don't want that public. That's totally fine. So we can add you to the Court of Owls, so we can talk about what we're looking for in that next couple episodes, the type of videos you want to see, all that kind of stuff. You are now our sounding board for ideas and everything. So welcome.
Oh, is that your at? Meeks?
Oh, is it Meeks 102? Oh, bet. That's easy.
All right, bet.
Easy. All right, everyone go follow Meeks too. Shout out to Meeks. We love our A-list. And then we have our secondary list, which Michael wanted to be as part of the B list, which you can eventually move up into the A list.
Should we extend the B list?
We will, as people show up, I think. Starting today's like a reset day.
Okay.
It's a reset now. It's a what have you done for me lately? Last week doesn't matter. The weeks before don't matter. It's right now, right here, right now. So yeah, we're revamping the A list. So we have that 5 to start with, and that can change day to day, weekly, all that stuff. Noah, let's talk about your Colts.
My Colts, you know what? The Raiders and Colts, it's just always a good game. It's always a good game. If we're playing the Raiders at home, we're going to lose. If we play the Raiders away, we're going to win. Bet your money on it every time.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
How do you feel?
I'm happy that JT finally broke one.
Yep.
Last game, yesterday. I mean, he hasn't broken one in so long. It's great for his confidence.
Thoughts on starting Matt Ryan?
I liked it. I freaking liked it. I was like, Jeff Saturday, good call. Good call.
It's a good call in the sense of winning. Well, it's crazy because like
he's the best quarterback in their depth chart. He is. He just is.
He's gonna give you the best chance to win games.
It's not saying a lot, but Jeff Saturday made the decision, and I respect it. I respect it.
I don't know where I am. Like, because obviously I don't care about the Colts, and I kind of want them to lose all the time. But,
right.
Which I need to talk about my picks, too, because I kind of got screwed.
Yeah, I got
Matt
screwed.
Stafford not starting, that sucks.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was going to happen.
The Bears fucked up.
Yeah.
They fucked up.
Yeah.
Justin Fields is a dog, though.
He's
a dog.
He's a scary person.
He's a scary person.
I'm scared.
He runs like a running back.
As a Vikings fan, I'm very scared of the future with him. Because if they get some kind of competency in their front office and draft good players.
If they get like some more receivers on there, they buff up that D. They need like a DB that's good.
They will be very dangerous, and they worry me. So, but I don't have to worry about them right now because I'm 8-1. I'm 8-1.
That's right.
I will never apologize for 8-1.
I think Justin Fields is the best running quarterback since Mike Vick.
Whoa.
Easily.
Better than Lamar?
Yes.
Really? I think we're going crazy on the Fields takes. I
don't know.
Dan Orlovsky this morning was like, he should be in the MVP category.
No.
Let's forget that he threw for like 20 yards in a game.
Like he throws picks.
5 weeks ago.
He throws picks.
And the team's like 3-6. So, like, let's pump the brakes here. He is incredible to watch. He has some electric moments, but, like, let's pump the brakes here. He's better than he was at the beginning of the season. He's kind of becoming what we thought he was.
Yep.
He's not, like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. I still would rather have Lamar than him 100%.
Lamar is probably better throwing than Justin Fields.
I just think Lamar's a better all-around player.
But...
Which he's an MVP. Like, Lamar's won an MVP.
I think Fields is actually... You're right. I think Fields is actually... The way he escaped some of those sacks against the Lions was incredible. And then one time I remember he was in the red zone, going out for a pass, escaped 2 sacks, like, magically, and then rolled around and said...
through that guy?
Yeah. And then he said, fuck it, I'm going for the touchdown. And he just ran through his ass. And that was like... That reminded me of Mike Vick. That just reminded...
Yeah.
I don't think...
He's an electric player.
I don't know if Lamar runs as downhill as Justin Fields does.
Maybe, but like, I think we can just appreciate like Lamar's better than Justin Fields overall.
Currently, but it's close. He's
but
closing
the fact
the gap.
that there's a conversation is good for Justin Fields. Justin Fields is progressing.
Yes,
he's progressing. I feel like that we're getting carried away here. A lot of people.
I don't know, man. I saw this thing the last 3 games. Justin Fields has accounted for, I think, 11 touchdowns.
He's been incredible.
Like,
they're also 0-3 in those games.
Are they in a 3-game slide?
And I'm not saying like he can't do it all, obviously, but like they're 0-3 in those games.
But it's not.
He's been
it's the defense's fault as well.
I don't want to come across as if I'm not respecting because I hate the Bears, because I do, and I hate him because I wanted to draft him a long time ago. But anyways, he's electric. He's phenomenal, amazing player. Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
I don't know, man.
And like I get it. It gives you Bears fans something to be happy about, as they should be. You know what I'm happy about? I'm happy about being 8-1. 8-1. And for the Bears, he's doing exactly what you want. You want to see potential out of him, but you also want to lose games to get a better draft pick. That's what the Colts should be doing. But Colts don't have either of those things.
Colts don't have
a future, and they're winning games, just enough games to be out of like the good crop of people, but not good enough to be in the playoffs. So again, the Colts are probably in a worst case scenario. Do you agree?
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
What franchise would you rather be? The Bears or the Colts right now? After this past week.
What a sad question.
They lost. The Bears lost, but they have Justin Fields potential out the wazoo.
I think I'd rather be. That's such a sad question. I think the Colts.
That's crazy.
I'd rather be the Colts.
So much rather be the Bears.
I'd rather be the Colts.
You're gonna have a better draft pick. You're gonna have a better future. You have a young quarterback.
You know what though? The better draft pick. What does that necessarily mean?
It means a generational talent.
But like, I think the best draft picks come out of like the 3rd round.
But you're gonna have 3rd round picks no matter what. I'd rather have a top 7 pick.
But who are you gonna pick? That's the question.
That's always the question. But I'd rather have my choice at 6 than get some scraps of the middle 1st round at like 15, 16.
I don't know.
Like, it's just you want a better, and then it's trade value because people want those top 10 picks. And the Colts are going to be dumb enough to play themselves out of a top 10 pick and still not make the playoffs and have no future at quarterback because they don't believe in Ehlinger, obviously. They already gave up on him. Like, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
Ehlinger's he's done.
He's done. It stinks. You have no future at quarterback. So I'd 100% rather.
We're definitely going to be drafting a QB.
Which wouldn't you? That's why you want a better draft pick to get one of the top guys.
You know, Pat Mahomes that's what I'm saying though. Like a 1st round pick as a quarterback. Honestly, I don't like that.
But
I don't like it. I'd rather have like a 3rd round pick.
But that's what you've done. You went with what was it? Eaton? Eason. You went Ehlinger. You waited 2nd, 3rd round to get these quarterbacks. And this hasn't worked out. So maybe take some guy that's like I'd rather have a 50-50 chance of this guy being my guy for the next decade than a 5% chance for this guy being my guy for the next decade. Yeah, the odds are still sucky. You'd rather have a guarantee. But you're way closer to getting a guarantee in the top 10.
We do have a lot of cap space as well.
13, 14. Oh, you're going to go out and get another old fart?
We have a lot of cap space.
That's what you guys are going to do. You're going to go get Andy Dalton. You're going to get Derek Carr.
No, but we might not use that for a quarterback.
But you will. You've shown you will over and over.
Maybe we might not, though. We got a new.
But you need a quarterback.
We got a new head coach.
But that's the thing. You need to. You need to get a quarterback.
That's true.
So, like, what are you going to do? You're going to spend the cap on
I think the Colts have a better defense. We have a good defense than the Bears, which is huge, which is something that you should not overlook.
I'm not overlooking. It's just you're going nowhere. You're just going out into the abyss. You're not going to make the playoffs, and you're not going to get a top 5 pick. So it's just you're just in this little.
We don't need a top 5 pick. I don't think a top 5 pick is what we're. I mean, we just need a good solid pick. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that we need a top 5. Like, what do you mean? Top 5 is in the draft, like the first 5 prospects?
Lose games, better pick, better quarterback, better future. Simple game plan. Simple game plan. It's that easy, Colts. Admit you're bad. Don't cling to the fact that you think you're a good franchise. I do the same rant every time. I'm done. I do the same rant every week. We'll move on past the Colts. Congrats to Jeff Saturday.
Yes.
1-0 as a coach, friend of the program, so I won't bash on him too much. But yeah, guess he's 1-0. So I guess Colts fans are happy about that for some reason. Don't know why, but
we like winning games.
I get it.
You like winning.
You think you're a winning franchise? It's all right. It's all right.
We're not a winning. We're not a winning franchise. I would not.
My 8-1's talking. Sorry. I'll let my 8-1 get ahead of me.
I don't think the Vikings are a winning franchise.
That's crazy because we're 8-1.
Well, you're winning this season. You might be 8-1, but you're not.
What have you done for me lately?
You're not a winning franchise.
What have you done for me lately?
You're not a winning.
We've won more playoff games since 18.
We've won more Super Bowls, so. You can go ahead and sit down.
It's a fair point.
That's all that matters, Wyatt.
It's a fair point.
It's all about
we're
the
closer to
rings.
one now, though. We're closer to one now than you are.
Close on the counts and horseshoes and grenades.
Meek says, hot take, I'd rather have Fields right now because he's still over 3 years. Yeah, 100%. Rookie deals, everything. Colts should pay Lamar $250 million.
You think Fields is going to stay after his rookie deal?
I mean, he's still got 2 more years.
You think he's going to stay?
I mean, it all depends on the draft. That's why they're drafting.
If the Bears lose Fields and they're nothing. If the Colts get a quarterback, and we have, are the Bears going to build around Fields? Or are they going to fuck up? And
I'd rather. It's so much harder to find that piece, and the Colts are proof of that.
They have Fields to lose. The Colts have everything to gain. They have whoever they want.
But you don't understand how hard it is to find that guy, your quarterback for the next 10 years. And I don't know how you don't understand that because that's been the Colts' past 4 years post Andrew Luck. They don't know what to do without that guy. It's impossible to find that guy.
Once we find him.
Exactly. But it's like once we find him, we're one piece away. You're not.
We've been one piece away for like 3 or 4. Since Andrew Luck retired.
Which means you're not anymore. You've passed that moment. That moment has passed.
We're still one piece away.
There's no way.
Yes. We are still one piece away. That
roster is not that good.
Dude, our defense is solid. Our special teams unit.
You have a middle-of-the-pack defense, a good special teams unit, and Michael Pittman, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Alec Pierce. Don't forget about Jonathan Taylor. Don't forget about Jonathan Taylor.
That roster's not at the point where everyone wants it to be.
Our offense.
That's just
our offensive roster has some
you
strong
have a bottom
people.
Third offense.
Our O-line, I mean, we need to fix that up. Jeff Saturday, that's why we brought Jeff Saturday in.
Again, Colts fans delusional as always. It just happens. It's all right.
I think you're being a little delusional. You're 8-1, and now you think the Vikings are a winning franchise.
By definition,
that's a little delusional.
By definition, we're
not a winning.
By definition,
we're talking about franchise, Wyatt. We're talking about franchise.
We're one of the all-time winningest franchises ever. Look up the stats.
No, you're not.
I promise you. Look it up.
The Vikings.
Yes.
Winningest.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Winningest.
So it's about to die. I'm gonna prove you wrong here.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. The Bears.
Oh! Look at this, Noah. Regular. Oh, here we go. Best win-loss record. Number 1. This is by percentage. Green Bay Packers, Dallas Cowboys, New England Patriots, Chicago Bears. The OGs. Ravens. Dolphins. Who's number 7?
The Vikings.
Oh, it'd be the Vikings. Above 500. And then, where are the Colts? Oh, not there. Then you have the Chiefs, the Steelers, the Niners.
See.
Oh, and then the Colts.
But the fact that the Chiefs are behind the Vikings kind of makes you think,
It's longevity.
Something wrong with that.
That's a consistent. Well, the Chiefs have only been good since Mahomes. We were a franchise known for winning. Top 10. Couldn't be you guys.
Professional football team. I was never arguing.
You just said we're not a winning franchise. We're more a winning franchise. If we're not a winning franchise, then you aren't. You have to admit that because we're ahead of you.
But you have to also admit that we have a Super Bowl.
I've never disagreed with that.
That's all we need.
That's all we're searching for. But if that helps you sleep at night, whatever.
We're salary cap champions 3 years running. That's right. We got the most money, baby. Let's go.
Again, if the Super Bowl helps you sleep at night, great.
It
I'd rather sleep.
It absolutely does.
I'd rather sleep right now. Actually, no. You're right. I'd rather be in your situation because at least, I have a Super Bowl. I don't have to worry that my franchise is falling apart. I have a Super Bowl. We're 8-1 and we're still hungry.
Our franchise has been apart. We've been falling apart, but now we're coming together. I think it's a turning point. I think Jeff Saturday coming in it's just, I don't know. It's just showing that the movement. It's just like we're coming together. We're figuring it out.
It does make me happy.
I think there's only up here for the Colts. There's only down here for the Vikings. So we'll see.
I'd rather be at the top. All
right.
I have a question for the chat. I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Today's a breaking point on if I'm gonna do No Shave November or not, because I really want to shave today.
It was kind of late.
I know, but like I'm either gonna shave today or I'm gonna ride the rest of the month.
Just ride it.
I can't decide because I can kind of it looks kind of grimy if I grow it out. I can't.
Yeah, mine looks grimy too.
Actually, you know what?
If you shave it though, like kind of upkeep it a little bit.
We're gonna leave this up to the Court of Owls.
Okay,
it's what we're gonna do. It's their call. Anyone on the A-list can vote out of the 5, and we will go from there, and we'll figure out what they say. That's just another perk of being on the A-list. And again, if you're on YouTube, you can head over to, or if you're on TikTok, you can head over to YouTube and check out the A-list. Be a part of the A-list just by participating in the chat and being there and hanging out with us. You get all the perks of being on the A-list. I had something else to get to today. Our picks stunk. At least my picks stunk.
My picks stunk.
I still have the Commanders plus 10.5 tonight. Betting wise, I had a rough weekend. I cashed out, dude. I had a Vikings bet. I had Vikings plus 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like 10 to win 20, whatever. I cashed out mid third quarter. We're down 17 for $1. I would have won. I would have won that bet.
That's unfortunate.
I just cashed out because I was like, we stink. I
That's
dare
okay.
you disrespect Alex Smith. I don't disrespect.
He was
Alex
on
Smith.
You're right.
I don't disrespect Alex Smith.
You're saying the Chiefs. You're talking about the Chiefs.
Yeah, they're. Yeah.
I mean, they also had who that? Trent Green, Priest Holmes, Tony Gonzalez.
That was before Alex Smith, though, right?
Yeah, but that was. I mean, they were good then.
Yeah, the Chiefs are a good franchise. You're right. I'll take that back. The Chiefs are kind of a.
When did the Vikings win all their games though? Like, I actually don't.
We
I'm
went to
actually
4
curious.
Super Bowls in like the 70s, dude.
With who?
Frank Tarkenton, Chuck Foreman, the Purple People Eaters.
Okay.
Alan Page.
Okay.
Yo, geez.
They have had trips to the Super Bowl.
I
think they've had more trips.
We've been to Super Bowl more than Colts.
Than the Colts. You're right.
Yeah.
But it's all about that Lombardi trophy.
You won one.
Baby.
Congrats.
It's all about that Lombardi trophy.
8-1. Frauds. We're frauds. That's a fake team. They haven't beat anyone. They can't beat anyone.
What happened to Hawkinson?
They haven't played. He had a baller game. He had like 8 catches for 70 yards.
Did he have a concussion?
No, he came back in the game. That was a dumb. We did get banged up, which I'm a little bit worried about. Caleb Evans went out with a concussion, and so did Christian Darrisaw, which is the biggest hit because he's definitely a top 5 left tackle in the league. He is unreal. He's trending to be one of the best, if not the best. He's so good. So hopefully he gets clears concussion protocol.
Concussion protocol is such a jail cell. Like you might feel fine, but they're like, no, you got to be out for 3 weeks. It's like, damn.
So I'm praying they're okay.
Yes, it was the Rex Grossman Bears win.
That is crazy that Rex Grossman went to a Super Bowl, dude.
You know what? I was watching Devin Hester highlights. He's the reason why they went to the Super Bowl. The Bears.
Oh wait, shoot! I just remembered something. But what were you saying, Devin Hester? Reason? Yeah.
He was the reason why they went. He was not the reason, but he had some clutch returns late in the game in the playoffs when they won.
Oh yeah, no, he was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is. He will be.
I owe the people a cold shower. I forgot. It happened over the weekend, and I wasn't by a shower, and I couldn't in the moment. So I decided I'll save it for the show.
So you got to take the sweatshirt off.
You think so?
I mean, do you have a shirt underneath it?
Yeah.
I think you should take the sweatshirt off.
Okay. Deal.
To take the cold shower. I think you deserve that.
Deal. You're right. It's fair. Fair criticism.
Yeah.
You know what? You can let the people know what the rest of your weekend looked like. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
My weekend.
Reminder to everyone watching: every 10 subscribers we get, I have to take a cold shower. I'll either do it live on air here or on our Instagram story. So follow us there and make sure you subscribe so I can keep doing this.
Yeah, no, I was surprised too with Rex Grossman because he was just not a good quarterback. Who was the running back for the Bears that time? I don't even freaking know.
Matt Forte? No.
No, it wasn't even Matt Forte. Like, it was not the Bears' best roster that they've ever had, but they still made it to the Super Bowl. How could you ever forget Devin Hester returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown in that Super Bowl game? But you know what? Enough about the Colts in the Super Bowl because we may never reach that point again in the next, I don't know. Maybe in 10 years, but that is so long from now. And who knows? Who knows? I like the Lamar Jackson thing, $250 million for 5 years, all guaranteed. We just have a ton of cap space. I just worry about what the front office decides to do with it. Because the last time we decided to do things with the cap space, we got Matt Ryan. We got Phillip Rivers.
I'm cold.
That's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. So hopefully we make better decisions. If we can get Lamar Jackson, maybe we could get a John Harbaugh, Lamar Jackson combination here in Indianapolis to fill the head coaching position with John Harbaugh. That'd be pretty sweet. Was it Jim Harbaugh that played for the Colts, or was it John Harbaugh that played for the Colts?
I think it was.
Was it John or Jim?
Almost positive it was John.
That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah, dude. It's cold, man. You want to talk about the weather for a second? How it just snowed here?
I love it, dude.
First of all, shout out to...
It was Jim Harbaugh. It was Jim.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So there was a Mona Bell game on Saturday.
Ooh, they dubbed him.
Dubbed, dude. Absolute just pounding of the Wabash Little Giants.
That's what I'm saying, Meeks. Jim would leave Michigan for the Colts job. I think he would, too. I think he would. They're pretty good. Michigan's pretty good this year, blah, blah, blah. But if they don't win a national championship, or not national championship, if they don't win a bowl, then I could see Jim leaving.
If they if they lose to Ohio State, I could see him leaving. Yeah, dude, it snowed here, and it snowed all day down in Greencastle for the DePaul Wabash game.
That's pretty fun.
It was fun for 5 minutes, and then it was miserable because you're like, oh, it's just going to keep snowing. And it was so cold all day. You're outside all day, tailgating all day. Holy crap, it was cold. That's making these cold showers a lot less enjoyable.
Yes.
Because now I'm really cold and kind of freezing. But keep subscribing, doing all that good stuff. We appreciate it. Again, if we hit 3K by Thanksgiving, the clock is ticking, y'all. You got 2 weeks.
What are we at right now?
272. We got 3K. So that's 280 people. 280 people. That's not. I know 280 people. Go subscribe. Just go tell your friends, tell your family. Go subscribe. That's only 28 more showers that I have to do. If we hit 3K by Thanksgiving, Noah and I will both do the Hot Ones challenge. If we get it by Christmas, just I have to do the Hot Ones challenge. Noah gets off the hook there.
I don't want to be off the hook though. I want to do it.
Well, we got to give them an incentive.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So we got to get.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. So I will hit it by Thanksgiving. Tell your friends, tell your family. Go subscribe to Good Time. Battleflix drops tonight, 5:00. There is, I would argue, the best moment, funniest moment, most controversial moment in Battleflix history happens tonight.
Ooh.
It's one mistake was made by a team, and it cost them the game. And is it Mr. and Mr. Unlimited? Is it Lindsay and Cam, the challengers? You got to go watch. If you want to get a sneak peek, or not a sneak peek, if you want to listen to the whole trivia show, it's up on the podcast, Battleflix Podcast, right now. You can go listen to it. We drop those early so you can listen to it. Go subscribe to Battleflix Podcast, or you can wait for the YouTube version, which will be out at 5 p.m. later today. And also, little sneak peek, a little preview for some people. Battleflix merch is coming.
Ooh.
We have Battleflix merch. It's really fun. I think you guys are going to like it. We'll be repping it for next week's episode. So, yeah. Go, if you want to check it out, they should be up. They're not up yet. Just wait for that announcement. they'll be up soon. But Battleflix merch is coming.
How about this question from Meeks?
Mm-hmm.
How cold is cold?
Ooh, like when does cold become freezing?
I
think cold is.
I'm a baby when it comes to cold.
I think cold is 45 to 30.
45's not cold.
45 and windy.
Okay, well the wind
chill can kill you.
Dude, like 50 and windy could kill you. Like we're talking like if
I think I'm cold at like 40, 42.
40, yeah. I think 45. I'm thinking I'm a golfer, right?
Okay.
I would golf in 45 degree weather. I would.
Okay.
40 degree, 42 degrees, no.
But aren't you still cold?
At 45 degrees?
Yeah.
Not really. If I put on 43.
I think 43 is cold.
43 is cold.
And then I think
under 45.
I think how about this? I'll say 40 to 25 is cold. Anything below 25 is freezing.
Yes.
That's fair opinion on it.
Well, technically 32 degrees.
It's a freezing point.
It's a freezing
Correct.
Point.
But I think the 25 to 32 range is pretty synonymous with just cold.
Yeah. I don't think you could tell a difference. I don't understand when it's like 40 degrees, but it feels like 32 degrees. Like, how can you tell what it feels like?
And
how could you tell?
Why even, if we have the feels like number, why even have the other number?
Yeah.
Like, who
exactly.
I don't care what the actual, like, what does it feel like? Because that's what I'm feeling. Right. I don't care what it is. If it says it's 90 but feels like 40, that's the only number that matters, is the 40. What does it feel like? It's such a weird way to describe weather. Like, oh, it's 78, but it feels like 60. Then it's 60.
Then it's 60 degrees.
It's not 78 ever. It's 60. It's
but if someone whose job is it to make that decision of like, it feels like this though?
I would love they have a thermometer and they just send like intern Tom out there.
Yeah,
hey,
like,
what does it feel like?
Yeah.
Oh, it feels like 50, dude. I don't know.
He's like, oh, all right. Sounds
so
good.
It's 60, but feels like 50.
And like the wind chill has to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not windy, and they say it feels like this certain, like how do they decide that?
I don't know.
Isn't that subjective?
It's a weird concept in how we measure weather. Shout out to everyone in the TikTok chat. If you want to head over to YouTube, we're competing for our A-list today. Our A-list has been reset. So if you wanna kind of kick someone out of the Quarter Owls, it's a very special group. You got a lot of perks. Head over to YouTube. It's a lot cool over there. And I have to take a cold shower for every 10 subscribers. So if you head over there, I'll go do that as soon as possible. But yeah, it's starting to. It's officially almost winter.
Yes.
It's officially.
I'm happy.
Almost, dude.
I'm happy.
I'm the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Miserable. It's the sun goes down at 4.
I know.
It's snowy out. It's freezing. It's miserable. It's just a depressing time.
The sun going down earlier makes me sleepier, and I don't like that.
I get sleepier at like 5, but then I get a weird pickup at like 9 or 10. It's weird. It's not like a full like just I'm gonna go to bed at 5 o'clock. No, I see like your day starts winding down at like 5, and then you get like a weird second wind at like 9.
Yeah.
What else we got going? Oh, Bachelor in Paradise returns tonight. So that's exciting. Can't wait for that.
That'd be fun.
It's gonna be a big week because next week is the finale. So we got a lot going on, lot to unpack.
Finale.
I may have some tricks up my sleeve. I might have some blogs coming with that. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're checking out. Speaking of blogs, I'm pretty sure Lindsay just posted another blog. She just sent me. Should we do a live reading or live tease on air?
Yeah.
Of her blog?
Let's
see what it is, what the title is, and we'll go from there. My most crucial soundtrack for November. Okay. So what are some November songs you like to listen to, Noah? What kind of songs, bands do you think of when you think of November?
See, that's the thing, man. I don't know, because the time of the year does not affect. Well, honestly, I'm gonna have to say Christmas music. I start playing it in November. You can have your opinions for me. You can have them. You know what? I don't care. I start listening to Christmas music November 1st because
I don't think I ever listen to Christmas music.
Ever?
Ever.
Like even in Christmas time.
Not like enjoy. Like I don't like. Oh, I'm gonna queue up. If I'm ever on Aux in December, I'm not queuing up Christmas music.
I'm not queuing it up. I'm just playing it all the way through.
I'm not. I can't do it. I think it's overrated. I really do.
Oh, Wyatt, you are.
I was just like,
you are a Scrooge, man.
I like Christmas, but like, we don't need music. Like you just listen to good music.
Dude, the Christmas music during Christmas time.
It's Christmas music because it's bad music.
Christmas.
It's like tacky Christmas music.
You have offended me.
Sorry, I have taste.
But
if
you don't like Christmas music, you have no taste.
I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I'd rather listen to like good music. I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
I won't give away Lindsay's list, so you should go read the blog. But she listed a couple songs. This is a go-to 10 songs that make her feel.
Give them one song. Just like whatever.
"Somebody Love" by Queen. It's good.
Okay.
November song.
You know what? That's actually
when I think of November.
I
think of like Paramore.
Okay.
Like kind of pop rock type.
Yeah.
I
don't disagree with that.
Because after all this time, I'm still into you.
I listen to Christmas music on the drive here.
All the butterflies. I'm into you.
Yeah. Somebody to love, baby, because once when the holidays start coming, people are like start feeling a little lonely. I think.
Yeah.
I think having a significant other during the holidays, that's something that people want. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As someone in that boat, yeah. 100%, Noah.
You're right.
Thanks for that reminder.
Hey, come on.
Can't wait.
Come on. It's just an opinion.
You're not wrong. You're almost too right. I wish you were wrong in that boat, but you're not. You're not wrong. So I'll give you that one.
Love you, Wyatt.
I feel like we should. Can we get a bright side to kind of brighten the mood a little bit?
Yes.
Noah, what you got for a bright side?
Bright side is, Wyatt is single. Everyone, should go.
That's a bright side for everyone but me.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For everyone else.
Yeah. Somebody. A huge bright side for people.
Somebody put a ring on this man's finger.
Wife me up
right now.
Wife me up.
Because this man, he'll make your life better.
That's your bright side.
He'll have those little.
Noah's bright side is that I'm alone.
It's for everyone else though. It's for the taking. This guy's for the taking.
Man of the people. Noah's a man of the people. He said, "You know what? Screw Wyatt. Everyone else is gonna be happy about this." I like that. I don't know how to take that. I'll take it though.
No offense, Wyatt.
I'm weirdly complimented by that.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Thank you.
That was the point.
Thanks,
that
Noah.
was the point. Okay.
My bright side is last week, numbers wise, we had our best week on the YouTube channel.
Ooh.
And we're like 2 followers away from another 100 on Instagram. So go follow us on Instagram so we can reach that. I love seeing even numbers. But yeah, statistically, we had our best week on YouTube last week ever of all time on this channel. So
let's go.
Let's keep that momentum rolling, folks. Let's keep the ball going. Keep pushing that snowball down the mountain and let it just roll until we get to the moon. Until we go. It's like a ramp. It goes down, whoop, up to the moon.
Whoop. Yep.
So go subscribe. Go check all that stuff out. And it's going to be another good week. Battleflix comes out at 5, or if you want to go listen to the podcast right now, it's up right now. Battleflix.
Watch it.
Go watch all that stuff. A lot of fun stuff coming up soon, so just stay tuned. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what Top 10 Tuesday is going to look like tomorrow. Because technically I did my Top 10 Tuesday with Katie.
Mm-hmm. Right, with the green flags.
So we might just have a live show tomorrow, and I'll break down. Here, no, how about this? Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to have a top 10 green flags list tomorrow to reveal?
I will not be able to be here tomorrow.
So Noah will not have a top 10 Tuesday list tomorrow.
I apologize. I was actually going to tell you after the show.
Do you want to send one in?
Yeah, I can send one in.
Okay, so here's what happens.
I can send one in.
Noah's going to send in a top 10 Tuesday list. Michael's going to send in a top 10 Tuesday list. And we'll compare it to Katie and I's. And the graphic, for the first time ever, is going to have 4 people.
Wow.
Noah, Michael, Katie, and me. And
what a show.
And then we'll have people decide on who has the best list. And all that good stuff.
Should we pre-record it? Should we pre-record it?
So Michael can't record.
Okay.
I don't really have to. We gotta watch Bachelor and Monday Night Football tonight.
Right.
And I gotta write questions for Battleflix, so probably can't pre-record it.
Okay.
I'll just do a live solo show.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll break down the list. It gives me something to talk about. So, we'll just plan on that tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow, Top 10 Tuesday. We'll break down Noah's list and Michael's list for top 10 green flags. See y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.
Peace.
Peace out, TikTok.